We'll move on then to item number 10. Mr. Mercer, welcome.
Madam Chair, council members, good afternoon. My name is Miles Mercer. I'm a senior project coordinator in the business development group of CPED. Today we seek your approval on the land sale of 1100 2nd Street South in downtown Minneapolis. The sale would be to River Road Holdings LLC, an entity affiliated with Izzy's Ice Cream, for the price of $437,850. Joining us today is Jeff Sommers, the co-owner of Izzy's Ice Cream. I'd like Jeff to make a few comments following mine. The architect for the project, David Salmella, is also with us here. Izzy's plans to build an approximately 5,200 square foot building with space for ice cream making, small event hosting, administrative office, and a retail outlet for prepackaged ice cream treats. The building will feature an iconic design by renowned architect David Salmella and incorporate many green features such as a green roof, efficient freezer design, and waste heat capture. We recommend this sale for many reasons. The project will contribute to the vibrancy and mix of activity in the area. Local residents, visitors to Gold Medal Park and other area attractions, and walkers and cyclists will have the chance to stop in for ice cream. The building will feature an iconic design and green features. Bringing this food production business to the city supports the city's Homegrown Minneapolis initiative. The project will provide expanded job opportunities for youth, and the project will build on a currently vacant lot, developing it into a tax-generating asset. There has been support for the project expressed by neighboring residents, businesses, and property owners, including Dr. Bill McGuire, the patron of Gold Medal Park. There have also been two main concerns raised by others, particularly by residents of the Bridgewater, and I'd like to address those concerns. One concern has been the truck traffic the facility would generate. Looking at the details of this traffic, the frequency, hours, duration, and vehicle types of the traffic, you see that it's of relatively low impact. My staff report to you goes into more detail, but in short, when it comes to semi-trucks, there will be one delivering ice cream mix once a week between 9 a.m. and noon, staying for around 15 minutes, with 4 other trucks coming on a quarterly basis, also during regular business hours, for about 15 minutes. Another concern has been with the design of the building and compatibility with the comprehensive planning for the area. This map is from the city's comprehensive plan, and it shows the area that the project, the site in particular, is marked with that square. The pink color stands for mixed use. So the city's comprehensive plan designates this area as mixed use, which is inclusive of light industrial. And the City Planning Commission has found that this ice cream making use is consistent with the comprehensive plan. Let's look at the zoning map. So what you can see here is, to orient you, is Washington Avenue, I-35, the river's up here. This is 11th Avenue. And so what you can see is from the area north of Washington to the riverfront, from 11th to I-35, the whole area is zoned I-1, except for this parcel right here, which is C3A, which was rezoned last year. The purpose of I-1 or light industrial zoning is to provide locations for low-impact industrial uses that have little or no adverse effect on surrounding properties. We believe that in this case here, that is the case here with making ice cream. On the design of the building, the project has yet to go through its design and site plan review by the City Planning Commission. The project will be consistent with city regulations and will involve consultation with the neighborhood group, review by city planning staff, and the Planning Commission, and a public hearing as part of that process, as well as notification mailed to all neighboring property owners. Some commentators on the design have seen a picture of a preliminary cardboard model illustrating the massing of the building. That model does not give the full picture of the design. More advanced drawings will be part of the city planning review process. For those concerned about the design of the building, I encourage them to visit the architect David Salmella's website to see pictures of his past work. His portfolio does not contain industrial buildings, but instead is full of beautiful homes. And that is what he is going to design here, a home for Izzy's Ice Cream. Staff recommends approval of this item. I'm happy to answer any questions. Otherwise, I'll ask Jeff Sommers to speak.
Are there any questions for staff with regard to this issue and Miles' report? Councilmember Lilligren.
Thank you, Madam Chair. Mr. Mercer, thanks for the report. I just have a question. Thank you for addressing some of the residents, neighboring residents' concerns as well. And to the one on the impacts on trucks, and I understand it's going to be a fairly low number. When you did that, did you do any analysis on some of the other non-residential uses in the area and the level of trucking they have? I think in particular the Guthrie Theater, I can only imagine that there's some level of trucks coming and going from that. So was that part of your analysis?
Madam Chair, Councilmember Lilligren, in short, no. We did not look at those other neighboring uses and what their current traffic or truck traffic is like.
Okay.
But I will note, Councilmember Lilligren, that the Guthrie has the propensity to have idling buses dropping people off during their daytime shows, and I hear about that from the folks at the Aloft and Bridgewater all the time. We're working to address it through our idling process, but there's intense use at the Guthrie in terms of large-scale buses idling on Gold Medal Park pretty much all afternoon.
Okay, thank you. Thank you, Madam Chair.
Any further questions for staff? Seeing none, why don't I open the public hearing and then, I'm sorry. Councilmember Samuels.
Thank you. How about retail? This is a manufacturing plant, and retail?
Madam Chair, Councilman Samuels, the project will have a component of retail. Mr. Sommers will refer to it as a retail outlet. So it's a place where you can buy pints or already packaged ice cream like Izzy Pop or Izzy Treats, Izzy Pop Treats. Jeff can tell you this as well. He's very hesitant to also go into a ice cream scooping component to it because, as I've learned, ice cream scooping involves a whole other range of functions and you need different staff. And I would say that his intent is to go out with this retail outlet and see what the demand is like for actual ice cream scoops. If the demand is there, I think he will convert and be able to provide that as well. So, but he wants to go forward, at least first, with this more limited retail option.
And what is there any indication of how much space or how much frontage or?
Madam Chair, Councilman Samuels, off the top of my head, I don't remember how much square footage of the building is devoted to retail, but I would say it's about 1/3 or maybe closer to 1/4 of the total square footage. And it would be on the end of the building towards 11th Avenue, really the intersection between 11th Avenue and 2nd Street.
Okay, thank you.